Ah, I hit the wall, I hit the wall, I hit the wall. Welcome back everyone to another F1 24 driver career mode video. We're heading to Baku for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in today's video. Yeah, it's towards the end of the season. How many races do we have left? So we have Azerbaijan today and then Singapore, US, Mexico, Brazil, Las Vegas, Qatar, and UAE. We got 8 races including today's. On a decent streak. P4 last time out in Monza. Not quite sure what happened to the car. Felt very sluggish, very slow compared to the AI. So it might be some upgrade issues and also the car not being really up to top tip shape. I'm also working on making adjustments to the setup. Maybe it was a setup adjustment. We'll see. Leading the championship at this time, it's a 45-point gap ahead of Alonso, with Lewis Hamilton P4 dropping behind Norris. So McLaren looking like a tasty option right now as they are interested in signing me. Constructor standings wise in the lead by 75 points. So we'll see if we can add to the tally today. Let's head to Azerbaijan. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate the support. So let's take a quick peek into our R&D progress. Aston Martin at the lead right now at the helm with McLaren just behind. We're in third. Is there anything I can trigger at this time? No, heave dampers are in the works. Powertrain is pretty maxed out and durability also maxed out, so we got nothing that we can trigger at this time because no one is 60% recognition. Myself and my teammate included. I'm currently 53% and Lewis Hamilton is at 47, excuse me. So that's a bit of a problem. We're stuck R&D wise, so we'll have to rely on the balancing out the field scenario to keep us competitive against the other teams. So the scenario has come into play. Aston Martin are the best performing car, so they got penalized. Red Bull now take the lead with their upgrades, so they're the fastest car or best performing car, with McLaren just behind at them, Aston Martin in third. We're now fourth, and close behind us is Ferrari. Well, there's a bit of a gap. We're more closer to Aston Martin, McLaren, and Red Bull than we are to Ferrari. So we'll keep it up, hopefully. We'll try our best here today. It's not looking good R&D-wise. I don't know why the team is not giving me 60% recognition to get more upgrades, but it is what it is. It feels like the team is not really helping us out here. We want that recognition, but they're not giving it to us. Surely I deserve that 60%, or even Lewis deserves that 60%. I don't know, but they're not budging on giving either of us a bigger or greater recognition for the better of the team to actually make upgrades to the car. So that's a shame. Heading to Baku, let's just head out there, see what we can do with a 4th best car on the grid.
And a warm welcome here ahead of qualifying for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Normally these streets are lined with vehicles, it's non-stop traffic jams, but today the roads are closed to everyone except the 20 best drivers in the world. It's time for qualifying for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Here we go then for qualifying for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and to verify before we head in 110 AI for qualifying and the race itself. So Azerbaijan, low downforce circuit of course, and a very speedy circuit, so I'm hoping that the AI won't be too OP considering there's a lot of straight line pace going on here, especially down to the start finish line. That straight is insane, so we want to make sure we get a slipstream there, and also to try our best to not make any mistakes around the high speed and medium speed corners, even the low speed corners, like all of them. We want to try our best here. Let's see if we can put this car in a competitive position, unlike Monza where we ended up in P18.
That's P13.
Come on, come on, come on. Let me get a little bit of slipstream off the McLaren, please. Oh, maybe a little bit. Looks like a little bit. We got a little bit. P4. 4/10 behind Hamilton. 5/10 almost. I think that might be good enough to get us through, but it's definitely not a great time. Interesting. Alright, looks like we just about made it through. Lewis Hamilton P2, but I'm down here in P14 with Porsche, Ricardo, Behrman, Bottas, and Joe knocked out. Let's see, wasting the battery here for the last bit of the lap. Only P7. Only P7. That's not great. We need new tires on. Fresh tires on, and let's see if we can improve. This is not great. Really not great. Come on, 3/10 improved. Can we pull ourselves out of Q2 into Q3? Oh! P11. Car just didn't have pace. Car just did not have pace. Yeah, that is a shame. Huge shame. 6/10 behind Leclerc, who tops Q2, with Lewis Hamilton P5, only 3/10 ahead of us. With Tsunoda, Albon, Sainz, and Ocon all out alongside us. This is a bit of a shocker. The car is not performing as well as I thought it would. Something's up with the car for sure. I guess there's a lack of upgrades on the car that's causing us to really lose pace. The car just doesn't feel fast. So it must be something, I think. Maybe a powertrain upgrade that needs to come in to make the car feel fast. It just doesn't feel fast compared to the early stages of the season. So it means that all the other cars have caught up significantly over the course of the season. But with P11, let's see if we can do well on Grand Prix Day. We know we can. Let's see if we can cook.
A warm welcome to you all at home for today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, a race that in its short history has already proven no stranger to drama, and where a fourth row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as pole position, with Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez finishing third from there in 2017 and 2018 respectively. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Perez, Hülkenberg, Oscar Piastri, the rookie, Tsunoda, Albon, Sainz, Ocon, Joe, Russell, Bottas, Norris, Behrman, Ricciardo and Théo Pourchaire. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
Alright, let's jump into it then. It is time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's a one-stop strategy, medium to hards. We could stop a little earlier. It seems like we could make the lap 10 pit stop work. So we'll keep that in mind. We'll see how the DRS trains go. And we'll be ready to go. And before we head in, settings difficulty 110, as you can see. So let's make up for it. Starting from P9, hopefully we can have a good race. Alright, let's pull this off. Let's get this Grand Prix underway. Lights out. Perez having a horrible getaway. We got Hülkenberg in P6. I'm following Alonso's line. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on, Alonso, get ahead of Stroll. This is going to be a problem. Oh! Get away. Your resistance is futile, Stroll. Car feels horrible. Just feels poo. Why did the car suddenly get this bad? Just has no grip, has no speed. It just has nothing.
Okay, the start was
I swear to God, I think the team's doing something with the car. There's no other explanation. Car feels horrible. The setup is good. It's the one I've been using all this time in Azerbaijan. We've done pretty decently here in Azerbaijan whenever we came here. Like, where's the straight line speed? Come on. Give me some straight line speed.
This lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Come on, come on, come on. It's not bad.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Car locks up every corner. Just feels horrible. Absolutely horrible. No DRS. No DRS. Screw it. Let's stroll through. We need to get up. We need to get closer to the front of the pack. Come on.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Engineer, shut the f*** up.
Understood. Copy that.
Engineer, quiet. Engineer, quiet.
Okay, copy that.
Mein Gott.
Okay, the safety
Oh,
car is
safety
out.
car, safety car.
Is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close
Safety
eye
car,
on
this is
delta time.
huge.
Make sure to keep it positive.
Huge safety car.
Right, drop your speed
Someone
at delta
caused
2
it.
low.
There's a kick Sauber that's just
Slow your
chilling.
pace immediately.
I think, from what I remember seeing earlier, we can see this out on the hards. Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
We'll risk it. We have to. Because we're doing so horribly. And I've just whipped the car into the barrier.
Got that confirmed.
Yeah, that too. Vehicle condition.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
The car is so unstable. I can't drive this car. Feels like poo. Let's see if Max Verstappen goes in. Oh, I'm going a little too quickly. Is Max Verstappen pitting? Yes, he is. Lewis Hamilton might be pitting too. I think everyone's coming in. Teammate in the pits. We're double
Lewis is
stacking.
in the pits now.
Okay, everyone's in. In we go. Quick in, quick out, please. Quick in, quick out. It's a perfect double stop. 2.1! But I got held up massively. Alright, we're out. Just behind a Ferrari. I think it's Leclerc. I think we jumped a car. Alright, let's go. Everyone in. Everyone. We gained 2 positions. We're up in P4. Oh, this car doesn't feel great at all. What is this?
Safety car in this lap. Safety
Alright, safety car in.
Let's make sure those tires are
P4.
up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the
19
timing line.
laps.
Stay in position until the green flags.
19 laps on these tires. Come on. Tires are cold. there's no way to heat them up. I tried weaving for a whole lap, and they're not going up to temp. So we gotta get some good laps in. Slowly getting some heat in them. Let's get it! And we're through. P3. Car feels horrible. Car feels absolutely horrible. Nothing I can do right now. Setup is some esports setup, so I'm not... I think they know what they're doing, for sure. So it's strange how I'm losing so much pace. Bro, 8-0 wings and I lose this much pace? Something's wrong. 100%. There's like no downforce on the car, man. Look at this! Nah, something's wrong with the car. 100%. There's no way this is happening. With 8-0 wings? Nah. 8-0 wings and this? Something's broken. Alright, let's chase Leclerc. Let's see if we can stay close to him. Maybe he'll bring us closer to Hamilton. Doubt it, but worth a shot. I'm out of DRS, outside of DRS range. This is not turning out to be as good of a race as I'm hoping it to be. They've done something to my car. Justice. I need justice. Bro, where's the pace? Seriously. Look at him go. That's some insane straight line speed, man. Albon's catching up too. And look at Verstappen running away in the front. Alright, I'm gonna have to let Albon through. Wow. Never thought I'd say those words. Gotta let him through for that DRS. Nothing else I can do here, man. Let's use him for that DRS. Only option we've got. Alright, made the move on Albon. Nowhere near to Leclerc. Leclerc just cooked. Unbelievable how much pace those guys have. Something feels off about the car, which is causing this kind of pace loss. Ugh, I think I hit the wall. Ah, I hit the wall, I hit the wall.
Let's use overtake.
No, I hit the wall. Damn it. Ah, the car is undrivable. And I made a mistake to make it even more undrivable. Let's keep at it then. We got 8 laps to go. Tsunoda's been dropping back, or sorry, Albon's been dropping back to Tsunoda. So I've been doing pretty well. Couple good laps, and then I make that mistake. Rookie error, mate. Rookie error. Alright, let's keep at it. We just need to keep it clinical, keep driving well. Nearly just took off my front wing there. Man, Hülkenberg and Tsunoda fighting. That's costing them time right now. So I'm literally chilling all by myself here.
Okay, mate, our fuel usage rate is higher than we need it to be, so please let's
What
try
do you
and back
mean
off a
fuel?
little bit,
I'm
make it
lifting and
last.
coasting every corner here, mate. There's no fuel issue. What's wrong with Mark, man? Bring Jeff back. More propaganda to bring Jeff back. But for now, we're extending the gap on Tsunoda and Hülkenberg. They're fighting, which is good. Very good. I'm just enjoying life here. No way I'm going to catch Hamilton, who's 11 seconds up the road. And if they're fighting, that's going to be a good gap cushion for me to just enjoy a couple laps of Baku here. Yeah, couple laps left, less than 5, or 5 laps left as we cross the line here. Oh, Carlos Sainz out of the session. Hold on.
Okay,
What happened to Carlos?
The car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
5/10 is fine. Oh, it's Perez now all of a sudden behind us. Interesting. Carlos Sainz is out. But no safety car, considering we're in the last 3 laps of the race. That's when safety cars, red flags don't usually come out. He's still chilling on the track.
Yellow flag.
Here he is.
Okay, clear.
Oh, he's gone now. Alright, here we go. Last lap then.
Great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
Last lap. Here we go. I'll come clean about something. I did do a mid-session save to see if the car improved. There was a forum that I read that said if the car feels a little off, not usual, then try a mid-session save. So I tried that and still the car feels off, so it must be something with the car in-game. I am struggling to keep this on track right now. I am struggling to even drive this car in a decent manner. Struggling entirely today. Another P4 finish seems to be in the books as long as I keep Perez at bay. He's been on a mission, this Perez. He's been on a mission trying to catch me. Car's just... I have to do a lot of lift and coast and, you know, a cautious braking. That's the best way I can explain it. I want to go full pelt, but I can't. Alright, I think I should have a big enough gap on Perez, hopefully. I might get done by the DRS here. Dump the battery. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. So yeah, that's a P4 finish. What a struggle. What an absolute struggle out here in Azerbaijan.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
The era of Mercedes and Aston Martin domination's over for sure. Max Verstappen wins it by a massive margin, 3.3 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc, who's another 3.1 seconds ahead of Lewis Hamilton, who was another 17 seconds ahead of me. Insane. The gap at the front is insane. And yeah, today we just didn't have pace. I think Lewis Hamilton had a better car. I just couldn't keep the car on track. A lot of wheel spin out of corners and the car just wouldn't brake properly. So I had to be very cautious with braking, trying to make sure the car didn't bin it or go into the wall. So unfortunate, we're in P4 just outside the podium, but we did score more points than Alonso because I don't see him in the top 10 here with Perez, Tsunoda, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Russell, and Norris in the points. Ocon, Behrman, Albon, Bottas, Alonso, Pocher, Ricciardo, and Piastri round out the finishers with Sainz and Zhou failing to finish. So let's take a look at the standings then. That should extend our lead to 57 points now. That is good to see ahead of Alonso, and Hamilton is some ways behind, but retaking P3 in the driver standings. Constructor standings wise, we have an 86 point gap to Aston Martin. We gained today. A lot of points ahead of Aston Martin, so that is now 86-point gap. We look comfortable. We got 7 more races to go, so the end is near for sure, but hopefully we can do better than a P3, P4 finish. Really, it's suddenly from last episode, from Monza, the car just didn't perform. It struggled with straight line speed. It felt like it was getting dragged a lot around Monza, and I just didn't have pace there. And then the same goes here. I felt like the car was dragging behind, especially down the start-finish straight. When I have 8-0 wings, 8-0 wings should keep me quite competitive. I just don't know. I really don't. But yeah, this pace is missing. The chassis just doesn't seem right. The aerodynamics doesn't seem right. A lot of lockups, and the car just wouldn't turn in sometimes. I think actually after hitting my front wing, I drove a little better. So I don't know. Maybe it's too much downforce in the front, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe lowering it will help. But really, taking that piece of wing off, I think helped me out a lot. Like, the turning was fine, and overall the pace was fine. Like, look at where we finished. So I just don't know. It feels odd. It's giving me signals that it's time to go. Time to leave Mercedes for another challenge somewhere else. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's a bit of a frustrating one, but nonetheless, P4 is kind of respectable considering all the issues we had today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe using the subscribe button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys in a new video tomorrow.